What's up, guys? Everybody is talking about Last Epoch. Is it good? Is it worth it? What do you think about the beta? How do you see this game in the future? Well, I'm here to tell you the bad things in the game, because there's a lot of good things about the game that you can find in a million videos right now. Everybody literally and their grandmother is talking about the Last Epoch right now for a good reason. The game is amazing. The game is gonna be one of the best ARPGs out in the market, if not the best ARPG. So PoE 2, watch out for this game. This is the underdog right here. And let me tell you something, I love this game. Try it out. $34, you spend that shit in McDonald's anyways. Buy this game, try it out, give it an honest go. Come back to the comment section if you played it. Let me know what your experience with the game was. But today I will be talking about the things that the game needs to fix before launch day. And let me tell you something, this is not to bash on the game or the devs. They're working very hard and I appreciate their content. But there are some things that need to get fixed. There are some things that the game has had a lot of struggles with. And I'm gonna go over those things in this video, and hopefully they can get to see this video from a player's perspective, right? I'm not making money off of this video. I'm not making money. I am a player that will consume their product in the future, and if they listen to me, they're gonna listen to all of you, because I am not Asmongold, you know. I am not Rags. I am just a regular YouTuber. I'm a regular player, and I just play these games for fun. So let's get into the bad things that this game needs to get fixed in order for it to be a masterpiece. Thank you guys for watching, and comment down in the section and let's have a real discussion. Let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so let's start with the very first thing this game needs to get done yesterday, right? So the first thing that I want to talk about is the constant lagging on this game. And yes, you may say that this game is horrible if it has that many lags. We experienced that with Diablo. But mind you, this is a beta, so it will be easily resolved, and they're still working on the game as we speak, right? So I give them a little bit of leverage in that department. I'm not worried about it. I know they're gonna get it fixed. I know they have a lot of passion and they're speaking to their audience. But I'm just letting them know that it has not gotten resolved. It's still laggy as shit. It is very laggy, it's very uncomfortable at times, and it needs to get fixed. The game lags, I would say 70% of the time, at least for me. Maybe my internet is crappy, maybe that's a hint for me to switch to fiber, maybe the game has a lot of lags in it, right? So this is something that everybody speaks on the global chat. Everybody experiences lags. Everybody's saying, hey guys, look, are the items lagging? Are the items dropping for you guys? Is the game glitching for you? Is it running smooth? And to be honest, it's not, right? So let's give the game credit. It's really good. It's a fantastic idea. It has a wonderful world. I really like the story on the game, but it is laggy and it hasn't been fixed, right? Now, the great thing about it is, guys, if you're playing Last Epoch, make sure, like I am doing, like I'm making this video, but I'm also talking on the forum. I'm also putting all of the issues that I'm experiencing, right? So don't just bash the game and not help the devs. Remember, these devs, they are listening right now. You know, they're fresh. They're like a lettuce right now. So basically, these devs want to listen to us. Remember, maybe in the future they get greedy and they become like Blizzard, but right now, these people are listening to us. So we can make a really good game by just telling them what we want, okay? So yeah, the very first thing that we need to get fixed is the lags. It is incredible. It's a pain. There's a lot of glitches, but this is a beta, right? So let's give them a little bit of leverage in this department. They are gonna get fixed. Besides, we waited for Diablo 4 for like 25 years. I'm kidding, but it was a long time. And even when the game launched, it was horrible. So, you know, have a little bit of leverage with this, guys. We're in beta. It's not that bad. It's not like Diablo 4, okay? So, yes, let's get the lags fixed. Let's get it popping. I know you guys can do it. I know the devs care about us, and that's the most important thing, okay? Speaking about glitching and lagging, let's jump into the second thing this game needs to get done right. So the second thing I would say, it has something to do with lags and glitches. This is gonna be going on for the entire video, guys, but I gotta put them in different categories because they are different, right? The loading screens, oh my freaking, I'm sorry, Jesus, but oh my God, are they annoying. It's so annoying. I thought Diablo 4 had it bad. this game has it worse. This is beta. Remember, nobody starts bashing on my opinion. I won't bash on your opinion. I've been playing the game and I've been experiencing it. So if you want to go and lie in the comment section and tell everybody that the loading screens are the most fun part about this game, then go ahead and lie. But it is not, guys. The loading screen, come on, guys. We need to get this done right. And I know you guys are working on it. I'm going to tell you what's going on with the loading screens, okay? So you guys can understand this, okay? So the loading screen, it's having a couple issues. The first issue is it takes forever. At times, maybe it's my internet connection. I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna give it a free pass. Okay, maybe it's my internet. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. The second thing that's happening besides taking forever is that before you get into the loading screen, you gotta press it to go into the loading screen. So how do I explain it? So you click on it, you find the loading screen. You're gonna go into a cave or a dungeon. You gotta click X or you gotta click on the mouse to be able to to go into the next area, basically. What happens is that before you get into it, it's like you're waiting for the game to accept your response from clicking. And then after it accepts your response, which takes like 30 or 40 seconds, it's when the freaking loading screen starts to happen. This is horrible. This is so painful. This is so painful. I'm enjoying the game. I'm having a blast. I'm killing monsters. I'm picking up loot. I'm getting all these uniques. And shit, the loading screen, bro. The loading screen. Let's go into my third thing that the game needs to get right. Okay, so the third thing, going back to lags and glitches, man, the skills. The skills feel sometimes amazing, sometimes horrible, and sometimes you just gotta quit and quit for the day. So the skills in this game, right? Basically, when you activate them, they're supposed to be responsive. They're not responsive at all. Sometimes you click it and it continuously goes on to destroy your mana by itself. Like it literally, you click it, but then you don't want to click it anymore and it keeps going. Or you click it, it doesn't do it. The monster kills you because you didn't do the ability you're supposed to be doing. And then you gotta go back and see if by the grace of God, the skill works, right? And it doesn't happen often, but it happens enough to the point where you get annoyed by it. It doesn't happen as often as I am saying right here, but it is an inconvenience, at least with Boy Knight. But like I'm playing Knight right now. I'm having a blast with the Knight. I tried playing with range, but it didn't do that much damage. I know that I haven't gotten to endgame yet. So I'm playing with Boy Knight to keep it safe, type of barbarian style, because I've heard that it's really good, and it is amazing, right? But man, every time that I gotta do a skill, it's like rolling the dice and seeing what I'm gonna get. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Like, I don't know if when I click the ability, it's gonna do the ability, or it's gonna lag and it's gonna do something else. And this is unacceptable. Like when you wanna click the skill, what happens is you wanna click the skill and then do what it's supposed to do. Not do something else, or not go out of control. You get me? So the skills, it's a whole different category. That's why I had to do it separate from the other two that I just did. The skills don't feel responsive. They are glitchy. They are laggy. Sometimes it takes forever. Sometimes you're trying to click it and it doesn't click, and then the monster kills you, and then you feel like shit, right? So please get this resolved. Work on the skills. One of the skills that really needs to get worked on is Void Cleave, something like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? If the devs watch this video. Void Cleave is laggy as hell, especially when you have a sword and shield. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use it with a sword and shield, but when I used it with a two-handed weapon, it got resolved. So maybe it's that the weapon, the skill is specifically for two-handed weapons, but it doesn't specify that, right? Like specify your skills a little bit more. Like if I'm using two-handed, like make the skill only for two-handed, right? Like if you don't have two-handed, you won't be able to use it. I'd rather you guys do that than to allow us to use it and we don't know if we can use it or not. It's confusing. So if you guys want to make a skill specifically for two-handed weapons, don't let me have it on. Don't let me be able to click on it when I have a sword and shield. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. It's kind of weird. They're weird glitches. The game is in beta mode. I'm just telling you what I'm experiencing. And the skills right now are not responsive and they're glitchy. I know they're going to get this fixed, okay? Number 4, uniques and the dropping. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about this, right? So this is probably my most important change that they need to fix right now, as of yesterday, is the unique dropping system. So let me tell you something. We may all talk all the shit we want about Diablo 4, but it did get something right, if anything at all. It got right that whenever you don't pick up a legendary or a unique because you forgot it, it will instantly appear in your stash. This game does not have this, and this is a quality of life. Maybe they need to hear about these things. That's why I'm making this video, right? But man, the other day I was reading through it because I'm a reader. Like if I get a unique dropped in the floor, I want to read every little aspect that it has. And I completely forgot about time, and I completely forgot that the enemies sometimes respawn right where you kill them. So when they respawn, I was reading it, and I was so focused on reading it that the monster killed me. When I came back to it, the item was gone. And it was a great freaking item, brother. So I got a little bit upset. I went into a stash to see if they had managed to do something like that, like Diablo 4 had done, and it was not in the game. Man, I was so pissed that I wanted to quit the game. And I'm being honest, like I'm telling you from my heart, I wanted to quit the game that day. I felt it was unjust. It was unfair. I was reading the item, and I shouldn't get punished for trying to figure out if this is going to be good or not for me, because there's a lot of loot, and you got to go through each one of them. And I love the stash system. The stash system that you guys have is amazing. 40, 50 times better than what Diablo 4 has. I'm not saying anything about the stash. Keep it that way. But at least have a way to recoup uniques that you have lost throughout the game. Maybe a monster dies from like 10 miles away from where you are, like mysteriously, and it drops a unique, and you're on the other side of the map and you don't see the unique in the floor. Don't punish us for that, because we're not omnipotent. We're not God. We can't be everywhere at once. So please get this fixed. Have this quality of life. Trust me, we're gonna love you for it. I think in this specific one that I'm saying, I don't think nobody is gonna disagree on this. Nobody's gonna disagree on this. Especially we play these games for the uniques, So if we fairly got a unique, right, because we killed the monsters and it dropped, don't make us lose it, for dumb things, because sometimes the game glitches. What if it glitches? If it glitches and it takes you out like it's lagging and it locks you off, you lost the item. You lost it. Not in Diablo 4. So if Diablo 4 got something right, it's the unique recuperation, right? So you can recoup any unique that you lost throughout your journey. This game needs this SAP, because this game is about loots. So we want to protect our uniques and our legendaries that we get. So guys, please, if the devs are watching this video, please consider making this an option in the game. I would love it, and I know everybody that's watching this video will love it as well, okay? Let's go into the next one. Okay, guys, so my fifth thing that the game needs to change right now is the customization of your character. Yes, an RPG that doesn't have great customization. Remember, this is a beta, so I get that they don't want to show everything at once, but still, it makes me a little bit concerned that I cannot switch if I want my character to be a female or a male. Not that it matters that much in the grand scale of things, but it does matter, because you want to create a character that you feel a connection with, that you feel like you created that character, that you feel like you chose the hairstyle for the character, that you picked which race you wanted the character to be, that you picked what you wanted the character to basically to represent you as, right? And you don't have these options right here in the game as of now. So I would appreciate it if you guys in the actual game changed this and made us so where we can create our own unique character, right? Because it's all about how you feel with the character. Maybe you don't want to wear helmets. Maybe you want to show off the cool mohawk that you got, or the cool mullet that you just got, and you want everybody to see it. You can in this game. You get me? You can't do that in this game. There's no option to change your hairstyle. There's no option to change your skin color. There's no option to basically switch between male and female. Something basic, right? So I'm not sure if they're talking about this. I'm not sure if they want to do this and go this avenue, right? But this is important, guys. Believe it or not, people are aware of how their characters look in a video game. It's crazy. I know. People are like, oh, what? Who cares about it? We're just going to put armor on top. No. Everybody cares about it. If you create a character in RuneScape, a game that is 20 years old already, you have the choice to create your character how you feel like. You have the choice to choose the hairstyle you want for that character. How come this game doesn't have that? And it's a beta. I think it's because it's a beta. And if it's a beta, please correct me in the comment section. And you know, and if it's not, then guys, what are you guys thinking? You know, do it, please do it. We all want that, okay? So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about character customization. Please make it more detailed, make it have more detail, and so that we can appreciate what our characters bring to the table, you know, or uniqueness. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know about this specific thing. And number 6, the last thing that I want them to fix is, and the easiest, I think, when you die. So when you die in this game, sometimes, again, back to the lags and the glitching. Yes, I know, it's a disk, it's a hard drive that is on repeat right now. But man, when you die, sometimes you get stuck and it doesn't even give you the option to respawn. And I waited one time and it took 5 minutes. Maybe the game was crashing, okay, but it happens a lot. And if you're like me, that you are dying a lot, because I'm basically learning the mechanics and I don't want to use a skill that's good. I want to use all of them to see how I can perfect my character later on, especially in the beginning. You want to know what you're inclining towards. So it's like a trial and error. So you're going to be dying a lot. So if I die a lot, I don't want to get punished for dying. Matter of fact, I want to get back into the fight as soon as possible. So change it to when you die, it doesn't lag. And this is not an online game. Like, it is online, but it is not like I'm playing online. I'm playing offline and I'm having these issues. So I don't get how you guys are dealing with the death mechanics. But man, make it easy, make it effortless, right? Because if you're a hardcore character, that's on you. That's your own suicide. But for regular players like you and all of us, if we die, we want to get back into the battle as soon as possible. We don't want to wait 5 minutes because the respawn button doesn't appear in the screen. It's insane. And also make the teleports a little better so that when you die, you're like, no, where the fuck was I in the first place? And then you got to look all over the map and you got to read the quest line. Make it easier for us to teleport to the specific location that we were before. Don't make it so punishing to where if you're in a huge dungeon, it sends you right back to the beginning of the dungeon. You know, like make checkpoints, I guess, or something like that, where if you die, you get to the closest spot that you died from previously. So yes, I think that you guys need to get on board and check these little things out, because it adds up. And the glitching is insane when you die. The lags are insane, and you're gonna die a lot, especially with all of these lags and glitches. You're gonna be dying a lot. So on top of dying, on top of having the lag, and on top of glitching, you also gotta worry about dying, because if you die, you're gonna be there waiting 5 minutes like an idiot, just waiting for God to appear and just put the respawn thing so you can click it and respawn again. Please, guys, take care of this issue. It's really annoying, and I'm just letting you know what it is. I'm being honest. Everybody's talking good. I'm going against the flow of things in this video. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments. I know I'm gonna get a lot of Last Epoch fans saying, "Oh, you're bashing the game already. It hasn't even come out." I'm not. I'm letting them know. They have a form on top, on the very left, that tells you if you have an issue, let us know. And I've been letting you guys know. And I'm making a video with my voice letting you guys know, so that when the game comes out, there's no excuses, you know, like we don't want to get the Diablo 4 treatment. I'm sorry. I don't. I've been lied to. I've spent $90 on the game, and then the game is like, it's trash. I don't want that for Last Epoch. I think that these guys have potential, and I think these guys can get these things fixed. If not, I wouldn't be saying it. So yeah, guys, take a look at this, you know. In conclusion, this game is fantastic. This game is gonna be amazing. I am pretty sure 90% of the issues that I presented in this video are gonna get resolved, because the dev team is amazing. I see them talking in the global chat, and I know that they care about our experience as a player. And there's nothing better out there than to know that these devs that are creating a game that we potentially are going to play a lot of hours, thousands of hours, and we're gonna enjoy, care about us and listen to our opinions. And yes, I am going against the current. A lot of people are going to argue and going to say, oh, but you didn't point out the positives. And I really want to give this game justice. I am going to point out the positives of this game when I finish the game, when I feel like I'm in end game and I can tell you more about the game. But this is from like a 40 to 50 hour experience that I'm talking to you about. And I think it applies all the way through end game. Remember, this is a beta, so we are the voice of these people. Like, we need to tell them, look, please guys, fix this issue. It's good that we communicate. Everything can be fun and games. You know, we gotta let them know this stinks, so that way it doesn't happen. It doesn't get the treatment that Diablo 4 got, right? So we just gotta speak out. If you guys have a different experience and you guys have had some other bad things, put it down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Let me know if you guys are gonna play it or not. And let's keep it fun, you know. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe for more. Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing day.